What is harder to reach, space or the deepest parts of the ocean? The popular guess would be that space is the ultimate destination. But the numbers tell us a different story. Throughout history, there have been more than 500 people in space, while the deepest parts of the oceans were visited by only 3 people. The oceans cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface, and they make up 99% of all the living space of all the creatures on Earth. And yet, only around 5% of the ocean floor has been mapped to this day. As the famous naturalist Sir David Attenborough put it, "We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about the deepest parts of our seas." But as much as we know already, it's obvious that it's something not for the faint-hearted. Before we dive to explore the unknown, press the like and notification buttons and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. This is the average human. Obviously, a single person in the ocean looks like a dot on a blue canvas, but equipped with scuba diving equipment, an average human can dive down to the depth of 131 feet. And this is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving. Diving any deeper becomes a serious danger to one's life, because with the pressure getting higher, the risk of decompression sickness intensifies. Not to mention the water getting colder and darker. In 1947, a French scuba diver, Maurice Farguet, tried establishing a safe scuba diving limit. As he dove 393.7 feet, where he engraved his signature onto a rock, moments before he lost his consciousness and died. He was the first person ever to die while scuba diving. Yet, these biological boundaries did not stop Herbert Nitsch from breaking the world's freediving record of 702 feet back in 2007, when he reached this depth with a single breath. This is deeper than the depth which the USS Triton, the submarine which was the first vessel to circumnavigate the Earth back in 1960. At 1,089 feet, we reach another milestone. This is how deep an Egyptian scuba diver, Ahmed Gabr, swam down back in 2014, breaking a Guinness record. This is 26 feet more than the height of the Eiffel Tower. From this depth onward, you can start looking around, and the chances are that you might meet a blue whale, the largest animal on Earth. These 140-ton animals dive here to hunt giant squids. The pressure here is 50 times higher than on the surface, which means that staying alive here is not for humans, as our lungs would get crushed here instantly. But we must go deeper. At 2,395 feet, we reach the point of no return for modern nuclear attack submarines. A step further, and their hulls would implode. As we reach 3,280 feet, we enter the midnight zone. It's called this for a reason. Light does not travel any further, and everything else below this point is covered in complete and permanent darkness. At the depth of 3,937 feet, we reach the maximum depth for the white sharks. These 1-ton killers wandering these depths give us a clue about the depth where the infamous extinct megalodon sharks would probably be living today. Just imagine how fun it would be exploring these waters and bumping into one of these prehistoric 59-foot-long, 100-ton beasts. And you could only see them with a flashlight. As we descend deeper into complete darkness, the pressure keeps rising, and at this point, it reaches up to 5,800 pounds per square inch, which means that the life forms that can survive in conditions like this are rather different and scary. And here, it's not the darkness that you should be afraid of, but light. Because in these depths, we enter the territory of creatures that don't look so cozy, such as the anglerfish. They use their body parts to emit light, which attracts prey into their mouth. So, if you see any lights there, it's definitely not Christmas. Diving deeper, we reach 7,382 feet. This is the maximum diving depth reached by the sperm whales. When whales come back from these depths, they are often covered in scars and injuries. That's because at depths like this, they meet and fight with the monstrous colossal squids. These squids weigh around half a ton and grow up to 16 feet, while the sperm whales themselves reach up to 39 feet and weigh up to 57 tons. So yeah, the clash of titans happens daily, and it happens deep underwater. But speaking about titans, at the depth of 12,467 feet lies the RMS Titan.